Whoever is not here now will join later, or probably go through the video. That will assist us in that way. All right, guys. Good evening. Thank you very much for being patient, and also thank you for the very condolences. I received a lot of messages, personal messages. Some of you left a message on our group for the passing of my aunt and her son. It's quite unfortunate, but it is what it is. It's inevitable. We'll all join them someday. I really appreciate the prayers and all. And sorry for the hiccup. But the good news is 2 + 2 is 4, and since the class is four times a week, so we'll make it additional week for you in order to bring the whole thing to that same 6 weeks that we promised. So I think that will probably solve the issue, isn't it? Okay. I've been saying that one thing that we'll forever do is a recap concerning our Python class. We've introduced a bit to our interactive interpreter, like the young guy who was asking briefly before the class if since Python did not use a compiler, one thing probably he might have forgotten, when we say interactive interpreter, like a runtime environment. Compiler is a runtime environment for like Java and all, right? So this is a runtime environment, but the adoption of device friendliness, browser friendliness, it brings Python to be a very generic to give it the importance of generic usage. If you remember, when we defined it to you, we told you that it is object-oriented. We told you that it is interpreted, high level, and the very part that we concentrated the most, we say that is it is general purpose. So probably the young one might have forgotten that, but that is okay. We'll definitely get there. Maybe by the special grace of God, we'll have time to deploy a system for him to see how it works. But I give you the assurance, even for geolocation systems. So it has, with Python, you can do a lot of softwares with Python. Enterprise system, any form of system you could think. So that is the adoption. So we talk about the interpreter. This is briefly what I'm not sure. I think we stopped at comments that day before the last link lapse. Interactive interpreter, we were there where I launched to my terminal, and I was doing the Python operations there before the link elapsed. So moving on, interactive interpreter, this is how it looks. We are using Python 3. By the way, I want to ask how many of you were able to install Python successfully on your computer? How many? Or did anybody? Please, as I'm asking questions, you answer. If it is a no, it's a no. Okay, Sinwan.
I downloaded my too.
Who is speaking? Hello? Is it Liberty? Who is that? Who say he downloaded? Hello? Okay, who else apart from Okesin?
I have.
Oh, you have it already.
Hello? I haven't done it. My system problem. Okay. So I've not fixed it.
Okay, sir. Who else, please?
Yeah, I downloaded my too, the Python.
And installed successfully, right? So you can write codes now. Yeah. I believe you because you say you already wrote a calculator. So, all right. Who else?
I'm using it with the Sublime.
Okay. Yeah, but without even if you are writing on Sublime without you downloading it on your and installing it on your computer, you cannot run the applications on your system. The calculator that you stated. You have to have Python installed.
Yes, I downloaded the Python. Yes, I installed it before making use of the Sublime.
Okay, Aba Meinu. See, can you just help us pronounce this name? This looks like a Doma name, right? Is it Omeinu? Hello?
Yes, it's an Idoma name.
I don't want to offend you because if you pronounce my name wrongly, I'm not happy. Like, never happy with people that pronounce my name wrongly. So that's what I'm asking. Amedu, please talk to us. Because that is where we're going to be starting from.
Please, what's the question? Because my network logged me out.
I can't hear you very well. What did you say?
If you have installed,
Have you or have
I
you?
didn't get the question. My network logged me out.
Yes. Good evening, sir. Have you installed Python? Have you?
Sure, I have that already.
Okay, very good. Yes, the ladies is just the Omenu. Who else? Ohi. Constant. This Constant barely talks. Is it that she opens it and left?
I have
Ma? Hello? Is it?
haven't. My laptop has forward.
Okay.
I've not installed it.
Okay, Ohi, have you?
I haven't. My laptop.
Yeah, okay. That's Constant talking, right? I heard you. How about Ohi? And is it Josephine or Woloi? Have you installed Python?
Installed, sir.
Installed. Okay. Oh, he installed, but who else installed? If you say installed. If you haven't, not installed. Okay, I have already. Very good. On the chart. Abba, or he is there. Okay, who else? If you have not, what do you think we can do if it is not about your system? Because without having it, you feel very okay. Edo Samuel downloading in progress. I have Python installed on my system. Wuluko, that's good. Okay, who else? Josephine, have you installed Python? Okay, Sin, I want to give you a task, please. Hello? Okay, Sin, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Is it possible for you to be
I
checking
can hear you,
around?
sir.
Yeah, is it possible for you to be checking around with the program manager to keep reminding them on when we give a task, being it assignment, being it exercise, being it a project, being it like this kind of task of installing stuff, is it possible for you to be working together with the program director so that you people will be checking on them? You know, no matter how old a student is, he always behave like a student. That is the fact. That is it, please. And for us to achieve
Okay,
our
sir.
goals, we have to do a follow-up. If you
I'll help on that, sir.
wouldn't mind, please. Thank you. I would appreciate. I appreciate.
All right, sir.
All right. Moving on. Now, this is how our interactive interpreter looks like. For those of you who are joining this class, much has not been done. I mean, for the first time concerning the Python, much has not been done. When you see these 3 chevron, means successfully you are into your Python, right? That is what it means. And when you're in the Python, you can write a lot of codes in there. So This, you can write Python code right here. So we told you about the big deal, but notwithstanding, beware of these topics that we're going to be treating. Who is writing? Alternatives, you are writing on our, you're writing, please. Kindly mute your annotated app. Kindly mute it, please. You are writing clearly on it. I'm not the one doing that, so it's you. So here, we're going to be looking at comment, variables and types, numbers and booleans, strings, lists, console. These are how we're going to be following them, right? So moving on. This, you can start writing your Python code here. So the immediate gratification for the big deal sandbox environment to experiment with Python. So Python, as soon as you are done writing the code, what you see it's Koro, not made in Taiwan, right? Like the young man telling us that he has written a calculator app. The code can be shortened, and that helps also in the debugging principle, right? So, the interactive interpreter is your new best friend. Just be there forever. So that is all about interactive interpreter. But if you want to apply it the most, which I have several times, this is how it looks, but this is for Mac. Yeah. I think you can see now, if I say Python 3, it's going to toggle directly to the interactive interpreter. You can see it. Like I told you the other day, just say print. And what are you printing? Hello world. Mustn't be only hello world before you say, you start thinking like, this man, is he only hello world that he knows? He say, see the immediate gratification. If you write 3 plus whatever, it wasn't a plus. It could be also 8 times whatever, right? Times 4. If you know that basic maths, and I could say maybe 20 divided by 2. Sorry. Those are the things that we are saying, right? Or you say 101 or 2 minus 2, right? All of these operations, right? Or you can say 300 modulus 3, is 0. Because when 300 is divided by 3, it's going to be 100 and the remainder is going to be 0. But if you don't believe that and you do 301 modulus 3, you're going to see 1. So that's the remainder there. If you do a 302 modulus 3, don't say that I'm too fast. These are just simple arithmetic, right? Hello, you guys, are you here? I'm trying to tell you this is where you can start writing your code.
Yes.
Is everybody here? Hello?
Yes, sir, we are following.
Okay, very good. So then we move back.
Yes, sir, with you, sir.
It's glitching actually from your side, Edo. So back to the next topic, which is comments. That is, if you have not forgotten what we're going to be treating today here. This is where we are pulling the whole thing from, right? Here. Interactive interpreter, we just finished it for you, right? And what's this one called? Okay, yeah, this thing is recording. Okay, I thought it was not recording it. Then comments. Let's talk about comments. From comments, we're going to be doing variables and types. That is when the main Python will start. But at least let's know how to write reports when we are coding. Comments is a report, right? What's a report of what? A report of the lines or a block of code. When we say a block of code, you're going to look at it like a function. Let's say sweeping the compound is a function, right? And instead of take a broom, go to the kitchen, take a broom, go outside, start sweeping. But sweeping the compound is like the summarized version of the process that you use for, sweeping the compound. So at the level of the sweeping the compound, now it becomes a block. That is what we mean block of code, right? So for any time, at every time, particular time that you have a block of code, you are expected to leave a comment. That means you are expected to report it to the layman understanding.